Morning everyone, welcome to the stream. How are we all doing, guys? Happy Friday everyone. Just getting started in a minute. So what's going on, guys? Been a little bit of a strange week, hasn't it? A bit up and down, not much of big days. We haven't been able to catch many. So yeah, it's been a really strange week, guys. I think I speak for everyone when I say that, especially in the stream. I think yesterday a lot of people got caught on DATS as well on social media. I've been reading on some people complaining. Well, that's part of trading, guys. You have to accept that, right? Anyways, so let's go through the watch list, guys. Just remember, guys, it's Friday. Be careful out there. I myself, I have to be extremely careful today. And let's get to business. What do we have here? LMFA and SNOA. Gappers, I have only two. LMFA gapped up post-market yesterday, and then today it's just kind of trading in that range, basically between 460s to 550s, about $1 range. So pops out of that could be something. So I think, in my opinion, you don't have to wait for that 460 to pop under. Sorry, wash under. It's probably this range that we have to be worried about. So 550 to 5 under 5s, 485s will be something to keep an eye on LMFA. To be honest, on this one, I don't have. I'm a bit skeptic on it, so a bit of a short bias on it, especially if it starts to pop towards sixes. That is an area I'm watching as well. Honestly, on these ones, I might trade it on the side. I probably wouldn't call out because they can be a bit of a quick, either scalping or quick entries. Very difficult to call out, and it's kind of a bit misleading as well, because you will be getting the alerts or whatever after like 2-3 seconds, which is not good. By that time, I'm already in it. So I'll keep it on the side, guys. Trade on your own risk. And then we have, I'll get to that, guys. SNOA is pretty much gapped up from 6s to 750s and almost all the way to 8s, failing off of that, fading off now. If it starts to hold the 7s, I would say just over 7s, then it could creep back up. So but also could provide some decent opportunities for a short as well. This one basically is more short biased, as you can see, guys. Anytime it pops up, now it does carry on, don't get me wrong, but it ends up red. So just wait for it, don't rush it, let it play out. I think this probably has the chance for a fade off the whole day. This is probably better off the gappers for shorts. Yeah, it's kind of difficult as well, both of them. So it's gonna be extremely difficult. But let's get to which one we were talking about. Where's my JSPR? Did I remove it? JSPR. Okay, it's just happening now. So JSPR basically is what's the deal with this, guys? Anything? What is this? Some sort of a pump? We have got so far 1 million shares. So it's still low. This could be, I mean, yeah, it could be a good play today. Keep an eye on that 17s. So we're looking at here, guys. This is really, really getting interesting. Any news on this, guys? Anybody knows? Right. So we're keeping GSPR as well on the watch list. For real. Okay, so that's something I can trade. could be a momentum based trade, or it could be one of those pumps and starts to fade off before the market opens. We'll see. Anyways, keep an eye on this as well. Let's go to the main watch list. Bbig already fading off. I wish it wasn't. But yeah, I really wanted it to get closer to 840s, 850s, stay there for a while, and then starts to fade out. But keep an eye on 8 level here. If it starts to fade under or around that area, starts to trade before the open, and we can use that as a level to take advantage of. So just to remember that 8 level on Bbig. For I'm a bit short biased on it. But if it starts to creep back above 830s, 840s, then I will definitely look into, especially the yesterday's close, guys. Keep an eye on that level, right? If it starts to trade over it, that means this continuation is going to carry on, probably for the next level of 9 maybe. We'll see. A bit short biased on it. SPY still have it. As you can see, guys, I mentioned here, this could be the start of the uptrend day towards the highs. So that's holding true still. Yesterday was the day, and also today could be another continuation. Now SPY, usually when it does that, it will start to create, especially today, guys, be careful. Don't expect this move from SPY today. In fact, you might want to consider a bit of a range day today, right? It's already gapped up quite a bit. You know, from this point onwards, 445, I expect a bit of a washout. So shorts have more I think shorts have more probability of working out today. So if you're a short seller, if you do find setups, don't be afraid to take it. That's what I'm gonna do, and obviously that's what I always do. So hopefully it's one of those Fridays that could work out after the market opens. So that's that. JSPR, let's move from here. DATS, guys, one of the main watches, Bbig, DATS, OCGN, and JSPR, guys, today. One of the main watches. DATS, it's funny, guys, yesterday how it traded. Just got smacked. I didn't get smacked, but a lot of people got smacked on it badly. So basically they were short, heavy short, expecting this to basically go all the way down. I was short earlier here, and then I got out here somewhere, I think. I might be wrong on that, but very early trades, and then I left it alone. And I just did that. And yeah, it's just there's nobody can read that. So today expect a bit of unexpected results on it. If it does continue to bring a huge volume with some upside move, then yeah, it might be able to get some breakout trades on it. Otherwise, I'm expecting a bit of a fade off if that 12 holds. So that's that. OCGN, one of the main watches. Today could be the day it fades off a little bit towards 950, so we'll keep an eye on that. Plug, one of my watch list today, guys. Plug. In fact, probably the number one. The reason being is we had quite a bit of weakness yesterday. It tried to recover, but this just is a sign that yeah, it just doesn't want to recover. So second day continuation could be due on it, and if it does, it could provide some really decent R's on plug, guys. But manage your risk, because it requires at least $1 stop, in my opinion, or maybe even more. So keep that in mind. AMC is trying to pick itself up. As you can see, volume picked up a little bit. It could be a second day continuation today, guys. It's trading above the yesterday's close. Keep an eye on that for longs. I'm a bit long biased on it. I could be wrong. GRVI, again, short biased. NRXP, short biased. And GWH. This is pretty much a bit of a long term. If I do get some sort of a wash towards 15s, guys, I might look into longing this. That's different play, guys. I just kept it on the side. And WBA earnings play, second day continuation could be there. CCJ expecting a bit of a wash or a red day. So the only issue with this one is that yesterday's red was not enough for me, to be honest, to consider the second red day trade. So for example, over here, Much better red day, much more extended. Today, this time around, it's actually attacking that 26. So if you're going to short it, just be wary that it could run and take out that 26 as well. But short bias definitely. PTGX short bias. Now on this one, I think, guys, this is due for a big move, in my opinion, under 31. Keep an eye on this, because I know the volume isn't there, but I think when it starts to break that 31 area, um, you know, the volume, if the volume starts to come in, then yeah, it could provide some really decent moves. Huge gap, huge void to fill. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Best of luck. Friday. Be careful out there, guys. Best of luck. Let's do this thing. JSPR is continuing on the 31. Let me just put an alert on this bad boy. Okay, done. Okay, what are we watching? Keep an eye on plug as well, guys. Initial, I think plug might give us initial entry. Just gonna wait up a little bit, guys, because Fridays usually I do wait around 10, but I think we might miss on plug if we do that. So it's already washing up nicely. The confirmation on plug would be to break off 3130s, yesterday's lows. So we'll see. Just relax, guys. Take it easy. Let's wait for the setups to happen before we start creating setups in our minds, right? Yeah, this is what I meant by a plug. Plug was a quick short here. So, and what are we looking at? Which one was the second day possible continuation? Now keep an eye on this. It's WBA earnings. I think it had good earnings result, 1.17. Yeah, that seems like it. So you want yesterday's close to hold. This is your typical second day earnings play. If this holds, guys, this could be a long. This area here, 50 70s, 50 70, 50 80s. That's your long here if it holds. So ideally you want a little bit of a price action here. Now JSPR is actually getting a little bit weak. JSPR getting a little bit weak, so interesting. This also could be a bit crowded in my opinion, or maybe not actually, because the volume is about 4.5 or 5 million. OCGN washing, yes, OCGN is also one of the main watches for sure. Yeah, it's washing nicely, very good. 990 was the trade there. That was very quick though. You could start around the 990s and then wait for it to pull back a little bit. I think it might give us a nice chance, guys. Where is it? OCGN. I'm gonna start OCGN, guys. Just waiting for a better price to hit. Might not get it. Right, just being patient with these setups, guys. I just don't want to rush things, although there are some decent movements happening. For example, NRXP, don't ignore that as well, guys. This is it's already 1120's rejection, that yesterday's low rejected. Yep, really nice. And then it's bouncing back up towards 11s. Okay, quite a bit of a spread on it, by the way. And JSPR is looking decent for a possible short JSPR. OCGN, I'm in guys, OCGN 984s I think I got. OCGN started here 984s. On this pop, I was actually waiting for that pop, so I'm really happy that it did that. And we'll see. 10 is an area where I'm gonna be sort of deciding to get out. So break of 10 will be an area. So I am expecting it might be popping towards that 10, especially 10.04s, just to get that liquidity. But if it doesn't, we are still in it. So that's a good thing. As you can see, guys, SPY. This is what I was expecting, and the bounce might come in SPY. But if that bounce is not big enough, even SPY, actually SPY might give us something, guys, here under. Wait for it to close below 200, or even this area here, 446, 444. Okay, what else? DATS is doing exactly what it did yesterday. Somebody's pissing people off. Somebody's find a way to piss people off on DATS. That's crazy, man. It's just crazy. Come on, OCGN, and plug, just freaking plug. This plug, right? I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. Right, so the one that's looking decent in my opinion is the one we are in. OCGN is about to. Now this needs to go now, otherwise we could be due for a little pullback, but I'm not afraid of that as long as it's holding that 10. Yes, I did. I missed plug 100%. That's one of my was one of my top lists at today. OCGN, plug. I had I think, if I'm not mistaken, which else was it? Was it WBA? No. Bbig probably. Yeah, Bbig. Bbig. Oh. Nobody's taking these guys? Why don't I have Bbig on my... Okay, that's the problem. I didn't have it on my grid. Right, NRXP seems interesting. It's a bit spready. Just keep an eye on NRXP for a possible short. NRXP, just waiting for it to pop towards 11. Let's see what it does. NRXP. Actually, it's getting stronger, so you have to wait up here. We have to wait up. Let's see, 1113s. 1125 an area. Watch to watch on our NRXP. If that starts to hold, then it could be a nice short there. But if it starts to take that out, all bets for shorts are off. OCGN is coming back up to VWAP, so that's fine. I expect a bit of a pullback on this OCGN. Let's see. Right, guys, I'm trying NRXP 11. See, 11. Your stop will be over 1125s, guys, on this. Just waiting up on it. I don't like the price action on it too much. Just a bit. 1102s. 1102s. Okay, 1102s is fine. Started 1102s with the stop over. What is it? The 1125s. I think 1102s. Yeah. So OCGN I might add here if it starts to reject in RXP with the stop 1130s. Really nice. Okay, we are busy for Friday. I could be either out today. I feel like I could be out very quickly, or I could have a good day. That's what I feel like. Okay. JSPR actually finally start to unwind. Right, not good on 11s. So my stop is based off of yesterday's close level here. Yesterday's low. So if this starts to reclaim 11, don't be afraid. Don't be shy to take it before as well. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not worried about the VWAP or whatever. If it starts to reclaim that 11 and starts trading above it, I'll close it early. I'm just gonna give it few minutes. Not gonna be premature on the exit. If you know what I mean. Oh, Bbig is popping. Bbig is popping. And RXP, that's looking really decent right now. If it starts to unwind now in RXP, Bbig is just popping. There's no setup yet. No, there's no levels to play off. So I don't see much on it. So waiting on this bad boy. The only thing with this is you need a bit of a room because it's spready. So, but these things when they do move though, that's the thing. They move proper. The only problem with this is SSR is on. So the move down might not be as quick as you expect on NRXP. OCGN is looking decent. Anybody added, by the way? That was the point. 10 rejection add. We'll see. So looking decent. This is much better compared to the, I think, NRXP. So now what you can do is you can rely on that stop over 10s, guys. Yep, stop over 10s. Bbig. The only thing I see is high of the rejection, but that's strong though. It's trending upwards, and it's or that area between 840 to 820 right now on Bbig. That's the only thing I see. But see that volume coming in? Now, if this volume continues, don't expect it to be reversing very quickly. In fact, that's looking like it wants to break that the yesterday's close, which could be dangerous for shorts. So keep an eye on. If it starts to struggle, give it time. If it starts to struggle, maybe. Righty ho in RXP. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on, wash up. In RXP. Let's do this. There's a lot of bids coming in. 1080 bid, 1081s. That's just that's above that 200. Look, and RXP is about to take out that 1080s, so let's do that. Quite a bit of numbers in 1080s. 7k, which is not that bad. Once it starts to hit that 1080s, you want to, on the time and sales, you want to see a lot of 1080s getting hit, and that 1080 getting reduced more and more. So that's a good one to watch for your tape reading skills. This one right here, 1080s. Quite a bit of numbers there, and just watch what happens after it breaks. Right. Hopefully the continuation comes in now. 1075, and anything holding it, and we want that. Okay, bids offers are pushing it down, which is good. We want to see that. There we go. Right, 1075s. Now guys, what you can do is on this one you can tighten your stop. over 10 18s, sorry, 11 18s. Now if it starts to come back again, I will say this again, guys. um, Guys, I've added on the OCGN on the rejection of the 985s. I got just under 980 OCGN, guys. I've added. Sorry, I think I might be a bit late on calling these out, but you do your things. I think I got it somewhere here. Just watching for this really decent. Yeah, that's a good ad. In my opinion, I will stick to that. And then, yeah, this is looking good. Right, LMFA. Just too busy, guys. Sorry, I haven't been checking LMFA. Freaking LMFA. Did it go without me? Yep. Remember this box here? It's taken that out, so I am a bit. Yeah, this is kind of a bit strong at the moment. As a short player, I will probably wait on this to hit that 6. Now I want to go and see if it does start to, you know, hold off there. And we have got. That's what I mean. This was a. I did miss it, but I really did mention this, guys. AMC. I was long biased on it anyways, but that you see that this area, this zone here, between 40 and yesterday's close, is struggled to go below it, and once it broke it, it broke with really decent conviction. So if you were watching it, you could just try to sort of take the highs of the conviction point, 40/20s, and then even so that was a decent thesis there, so it's carrying on nicely. I think it has room. Now 41/10s is an area that's gonna hold, I think, for a while. But if it starts to just hold on, hang around over VWAP, that's probably gonna gear up for another run later on, I think. So we'll see. OCGN, I feel like I want to add more as well here, guys. I'm gonna wait for it to break 970s. I'ma wait for it. Just gonna be careful that we don't get caught up on the reversals as well. So on OCGN, I wouldn't really want it to go over 990 now. If it does, we are either in the chop or we could be in that reversal. So watch that 990 level on OCGN. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the ad to after 970s. And RXP is doing well. And RXP is doing good. That 1076 is getting hit now. A lot of bids under that 1076s, guys. A lot of bids. All of those need to get taken out. So I think this might hold here for a while. That 1076 is holding strongly. That's the problem. So, but if those get taken out, then we have some move down. Okay, they have. Looks good. Looks good now. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Too many things to read, guys. Sorry. Watch your language, Silver. There are kids around. No. AMC, yeah, decent. Anybody caught that, by the way? It's a really decent. By the way, SPY is creeping back up, so longs might have some decent chance there. That's a really nice reversal pattern on SPY, by the way. But these, remember, NRXP and the OCGN that we traded is nothing. It's got no correlation to SPY, so don't worry about it too much. There we go. Come on, baby. Let's go. Give me a good Friday. OCGN is and also NRXP is looking decent as well, guys. So we are in good position in both of them. AMC, AMC, AMC. Bbig is about to break that. Seems like it wants to do it. But we've got 850 as well on that. But once it starts to trade over this, then it's gonna look very strong, quite strong in the daily. But I'm thinking this is gonna hold, guys. 850 might hold, and we might. There you go. It's already holding. So I'm watching this 850 area, guys, and this is something I might trade on the side. Let's go. NRXP is not doing well. I might exit this quickly, guys, because I don't like. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it 11s. I'm gonna give it 11s. NRXP. NRXP. There we go. OCGN hit that 950 area. You could take some out here. OCGN, where are we? So OCGN is hitting 950s. Let's have a look. 938s are getting taken out. Lovely. 948s are holding, not holding. 947s. Let's see if it holds. Nope, not holding. Perfect. 946 are not holding. Holding. Okay, I've taken some out. 946s. I think I got 947. That's fine. So right there, guys. 947s. Beautiful exit, by the way. I'm proud of this exit. So that's that, and a beautiful trade going for us right now. Boom. Lovely. NRXP is just not doing much. Not doing much yet. Keep an eye on this, and also keep an eye on the other one I was talking about. Which one was it? Bbig. Yep. NRXP, come on, baby, let's go. I need you to work as well. So a really good ad here, really nice. I'm happy with this ad. I didn't have to add much. The one that I was thinking is, if I did add more here, the problem is it would have been too much ad, and also my stop would have been lowered very quickly. So I didn't want to do that. I'm okay. That's still a full decent size actually, with this ad especially. Now what you can do is you just trail your stop on a VWAP, right? On the break of the VWAP. We are set. Just not happy about the NRXP though, that's the thing. 8.5. 8.5 is getting hit on that Bbig. Now if NRXP starts to break the lows here, the good thing about this is we've got some decent room, guys. We're talking tens, so quite a bit of room, at least tens. Yeah, AMC is back. The meme stock is back. Right, so this one is taking its time. Just really would have liked it to carry on now. Um, your stop is over 11s now, guys, on this one. It might not be, even if it does take me out, it might not be much of a loser, to be honest. That's why I'm giving it a chance. There it goes. There is starting. There is starting. 76, 76, 76. Can I get a 76? Can I get a 76? 75? 75? Okay. I've added on this one, guys, 75s. Duplicate. '75 added on NRXP because potential for it to do some decent move is there. That's why. And also we are trending under 11s. My risk is a bit tight as well on the first entry, so average is 1090s. Yeah, really decent risk. Happy with that. Might take a while before it takes this out. 1065s is the problem. Alright, guys. 0.6R. It should be more than that, Lux. No? Should be more than that. You didn't add, did you? Okay. If you didn't add, yes, I understand. But did you? Where did you take it out? Even if you had taken out here, that should have been. Yeah, there should have been more than 1R. Really? New? What's the news on it if it's strongly uptrending run? Is there news on it? Okay, production capacity by 20%. So yeah, there could be something there. It's just difficult to trade, though. That's the problem. And RXP is just not able to break that. And RXP. Yeah, just gonna leave it alone. Neo is very difficult to trade these days. If anything, I'll probably short it for now. But I think in the long run, I think Neo has got some potential for a swing trade. Just need to see what it does today. I was actually looking at swinging this on the break of this here, which today it did. We'll see. Okay, now, so do you see what Bbig did? Bbig did not reject from that A50. So you can't really take any small rejection. You've got to wait for a confirmation. Now this has taken that A50, now is holding. So this could be one of those break and pullback entries. So watch for this area here, how it trades. Wait for a green candle to close, and then see what it does after that. OCGN, guys, I might add here, right here, 960s, 63s, sorry. Just waiting for a probable, a nice little candle to close the weakness on the candle. Right here would be nice. OCGN 66, 965s. I really don't like NRXP, how it's bringing in more volume in, more buyers, more bidders, more bids coming in, filling up. But that earlier I spotted that was just being pulled very quickly, so that could be scooping, but that's a different story. If that's the case, then we are good with shorts. But if they start to build up, and start to scare the offers, then that could also be a bad thing. I'm watching OCGN for possible ad maybe on the. I'm gonna see if this starts to reject. Right, OCGN possible adding opportunity here. Okay, 70s getting taken out. 70s, guys. I got 70s, maybe a bit early, but I added anyways. I didn't wait for confirmation. You could wait for a confirmation, guys. Just add it here, and then my stop still remains there, guys. It might pop over and under the VWAP. Just keep an eye on this zone here, this area, 970s, 980s, within that zone. See what it does. So the thing with JSPR is actually I was gonna say that it's curling back up, but it's getting washed now. Yeah, that's just that's probably done. You know, this I was expecting fade off or yeah. So that's what it's doing right now. So there's not much of a change there. NRXP is the good thing about here's the good thing about NRXP, and there's bad thing as well. The good thing is over here at this levels, people are I think trapped on it. Some people are scooping it. Like there's a lot of bids coming in, but there's not much. They're not like they were pulling the bids basically. So you see numbers here 10, 60, 65s. They were pulling it. You see what I mean? Like now is the chance for it to take that out. Let's see. So that was the good thing. The bad thing is this SSR. Short sell restriction is on this. Come on. Wash me. Yeah. Wash silver. Please. I think even with SSR this has potential to do some decent damage to the downside. When it does start to break this area here, so which we are looking towards now. So let's see. Come on, buddy, don't hold too much. You see 1069s don't have that much, but it's building up under it. So 1065, 66, 1069 has some numbers. Let's see if that gets taken out. Not yet. 1069s. Come on, 1069s, get taken out. You're thinning out, so hit the bid. Bids get hit. 69s are still holding. There could be some the hidden seller buyer there, because that's 1069 shouldn't be holding. That there you go. Okay, that's okay. That makes sense. And 66 is not holding. Some numbers coming up. Yeah, your favorite number, silver. We don't want your favorite number to be hanging around there. We want it to be left alone. Oh, today's people will be happy with the LMFA. Some people will be really happy. I know some short sellers that would have done really well here. Yep. That would have done really well. Yeah, just don't be excited with NRXP. Just leave that number alone, please. I want it to be left alone. Don't want to be reclaimed. Yeah, Bbig. There you go. Anybody took that? Please, somebody. Please. Come on. I can't be more clear on this, guys. Come on. To the tick, right? How else can I just... Shall I just pull your hands, twist your arms? Anyways. Where's Solid? Solid's having a break? What's he doing? Solid? Are you there? Alright, NRXP, let's go, baby. OCGN is not really acting what I was expecting it, but I'll wait upon it. I want to see how that zone of ours gets treated. Yeah, Bbig was a really decent long here. I mentioned wait for the candle to go green. On the break of that candle, exactly the same scenario as the 200 EMA. Breaks it, pulls back, holds it, boom, that's your entry. Stop below the lows, and there you go. Your 9 is getting hit right now. Just before 9, I would take some out now. Don't play that DATS. A lot of games. Don't you see what it did? OCGN. If it starts to hold like this, guys, I might even get out early on it. I really expected this to be a bigger, like just bigger unwind, really. But I might exit on almost break even, kind of break even on the remaining bit. But it has to break that high though. I might lose on it certain. So now that we have that wick, probably the stop hunt, we can put our stop just above the 985s. NRXP, do something, man. 1070s, 67s, 66s. Come on. How do I make this thing? I haven't really worked out with this. Alright, so DATS, I'm not happy with it. It might take me out 980s. I might exit a bit early. I just want to give it another, let's say, 979s to 985. Around 6 cents more room for me to get taken out on the highs. You see that? It's not really... NRXP, come on, don't tease us that much. 11 break will be our stop, guys. Now. Oh, dude. Look at that. DATS. Look at that wash. Sorry, silver. I think I tried to... yeah, DATS is, I think, finally decided now. You can clearly see. But what it did yesterday was quite dangerous, so... And today as well, it was playing around quite a bit. So let's have a look. I want to see if I can, instead of level 2, I want to put that matrix. I think it's easier to read. Yeah, it's really nasty. It's just playing games. I think a lot of people are really heavily day trading it. NRXP not doing much. ABVC. So somehow NRXP is holding its own. I might exit here, guys. I'm gonna exit NRXP for almost like a break even. NRXP. I'm looking to exit. Looking to exit. Just trying to read the. Just giving it like few more seconds. That 1085 is holding. There might be a hidden seller there. Interesting that 1085 is holding nicely. Very interesting. Right. So what I noticed is that 1085 was there was not much numbers there, but it was still holding. So there's definitely a hidden seller there. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is on the break of 1085, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna put my stop behind that 1085 hidden seller, and if it takes me out, takes me out. That's probably gonna be a break even, guys. I'm out on OCGN, guys. On the remaining batch, kind of like small loser. Did expect a bit more on OCGN, just didn't give us. And this one also might take me out around 1087s. '84s and '85s. Let's see, '84s should get taken out now. Yeah. So let's have a look at this being. I'll probably play around with this one because I want to use the matrix. It's kind of slightly easier to for the stream for me to explain certain levels. I think it's better. So, but I'm used to this. This level 2 is I'm not used to, but other types of level 2. But I like this idea for explanation. Pretty much the same thing. I will probably set it up, guys. I will. What do you think? I don't mind. I want to put matrix instead of level 2 market depth. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's easier to read and it's easier to explain the levels and numbers and stuff like that. You know, I think, in my opinion, matrix might be better for the stream. What do you think? Do you like the idea of matrix being there or not? Ideally, I would like it to be like this so that we can see the price, and then we have the sizes here, and we can just reduce the sizes as well. Small. Yeah, I'll have to set it up to make it look bigger as well. Make it a bit bigger, the fonts. Right? Let me know if you like it that way. Right, so DATS. Now I can maybe grow some balls to trade this. DATS, yeah, it's heavily manipulated. It's kind of risky, but if it does pop towards 1150s, that's where I'm gonna start to short it. If it starts to reject from it. Which one you mean? You're fine with which one? Matrix or level 2? One has to go. That's the thing. One has to go. Guys, I might start DATS early. 11th. Let me have a look. I might start it early. Just looking at this candle to finish. 1134s, 32s. Yep, 35s. 32s, don't mind that. I've started early. DATS. Uh, 30, I believe it was 30 something here. But I have, this is a starter, just remember this is a starter. It could you know, pop and wick towards 1160s. In that case, I'll keep an eye on that level here. If it starts to trend over it, then I'll get out. I wouldn't wait for it to actually take out 1180s. No, 1160s gets taken out, I might exit. But I have a plan of adding as well on it, either in this weakness on this area here, or weakness over here on the pop. So that's the plan with the DATS. And so far looking slightly heavy, to be honest. Okay, got it, Andrew. Yep, level 2, send it away. We will do that. I like the matrix one, the look of it, because it's much easier for viewers, I think. Once they know what they're looking for. It's pretty much the same anyways. It's just the market depth. Right. Okay, so this is looking decent, guys. So that entry is very good. I'm sticking with that entry. It's looking decent. Now we should be getting some wash. This is I might even add to it, guys. Now 1130s. 1130s. I'm adding 1130s. I got woohoo! Let's go. Let's go. That's DATS. Alright, NRXP. I'm out, by the way, guys. NRXP 1088s. I had my hard stop there. This one is looking decent. Let's see if it starts to take that 11s out. Could be a bit of a choppy one, in fact a bit of a dangerous one, so you might want to have your oh shit handle on it. Look at that, guys. NRXP, you can't really leave your trades alone. Remember that 1085 hidden seller there? It tried to take it out. It couldn't. So knowing that, I put my hard stop 1087s around this area here. I think I might have gotten few slippage. I need to take that, but that saved me really. Otherwise, I would have gotten out on the break of this. Right now, I would have gotten 1111s on the break of this. So as you can see, you have to read the price action, guys. You can't just ignore, especially if it's taking such a long time for it to work out. You just want to be a bit careful. DATS could be a bit choppy. Look at that. This is just difficult to trade, guys. It's good that I've come out of it. This is just too much going on. And DATS as well looks like it wants to do that sort of game. Don't like this wash and then reclaim. I don't like it at all. But I'm gonna give it until 1160s, guys. I'm gonna give it until 1160s. Chance. Now, if you have added here, or you're in a good position, you could also wait for this to get taken out, 1145s, then you can exit. Right? Okay, let's go. DATS, come on. 1127s. Come on, get taken out. Get taken out. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Now, on this one, guys, maybe I'm thinking on the break of like around 1080s, 1090s even, have a limit order just in case if it starts to wash very quickly. you will not have time to take out. So have your partials ready with a limit order. That's what I'm gonna do around 1090s 80s if it does wash. Just gonna be careful though. Alright, getting ready. It's hopefully getting ready. Look at these numbers. 1125s. 1125s are holding. They held nicely and it's bouncing off of that. But I expect a bit of a battle here. So they are pushing it up, so this area is holding. I'm just gonna take some out, guys, here. I'm not gonna exit fully because it might be due for a pullback. 1140 is just waiting on. So a little bit of a different management, but on the break, this area you see here, this level, on the break of that, I will, you know, take out a little bit. The add here, I'm going to take out because I expect it to bounce towards this area here, and then I want to be able to hold it. That's why. So if it does take this out, 1145s, yeah, I'll unload some. On this one, guys, you know, I'm thinking if this breaks, I'm gonna take everything off actually, and then maybe retry later because it might not be ready yet. I'm just worried about the price action, what I see here. I'm gonna take it out anytime now, guys. I might take it out before it breaks because when it breaks, it might. I'm looking at the numbers. Yeah, I'm out, guys. I'm out because I just don't like it. 44, I think I got. I got 44 right here. So this could easily, you know, 1050s could easily hold this area here, 1050, and then carry on. If that's the case, I might re-enter, but I just can't risk with full position all the way to, you know, VWAP and everything. That'll be too much. they'll be risking, let's say, maybe more than 1 hour, 1.5 hours, which I don't like. I could easily hold it, even, but that just gives me bad habit of holding on things. So I don't mind actually re-entering it. This one is a really nice small loser. I'm happy with that. But this is what it's doing right now. So if it starts to creep back up towards VWAP, and if it does take me out around over VWAP, that would be more than 1.5 hour with this ad, obviously. So I just I'm not too comfortable with it. But that rejection over here, we will see. Few bars here. I wanted to trade and see how it reacts in this zone here. I might give it another shot. Just about 5 minutes, 10 minutes now. This is the level that's rejecting from, and we'll see. Sevens. So what are you guys in? What are you trading? Anything's interesting? On this one, I think it's a bit dangerous to be longing this. You wanna if you're thinking of longing it. Hey IQ, welcome man. How's it going? You wanna watch that 12 area, silver. If that 12 area gets taken out and starts trading over it, maybe long biased on it. But right now it's I think it's still weak, and but the problem with this is there's heavy manipulation on it, and it's a very strange price action. Yesterday, for example, you see it does that, and then all of a sudden, it's washed everything, and all the short sellers piled up here, even breakdown traders or whatever, right? And then instantly this happens and halts. It wasn't instant, but I was watching it as it was happening actually, and as it was going like this, and I was like, so, and I was like watching the volume, and I was okay, this is gonna halt. This is definitely going halt. So halted and then carried on, right? And just carried on, and then all of a sudden you get that. Where is it? Traded a bit around 12s, broke. Look, breaks 12. So everybody is anticipating this breaking 12. So momentum chasers are in it, right? They're in it, and then this happens. There you go, right? Hunts the liquidity, everything gets filled, and now they're in trouble. Again, more people coming in around 12s, breaks, and then again it's gonna take that stops out. It's gonna take the stops out under 12s. There you go. So basically just heavy manipulation in play here, and that was pretty much it. And then finally a lot of people, whatever orders have been triggered, and okay guys, I am 43s, guys. That's the ATS 43s. 43s, I'm in. With the stop again on top of 1058, somewhere there. Another try at it. Somewhere there. Let's see if it works this time. Oh, AMD. AMD daily looks interesting for a short. SPY is washing off. I was expecting SPY. Yeah, definitely under the 112. But it's not very clean. I would rather find another stock that is actually doing really well. Apple would have been much better. Tesla is different. What else? Yeah, it's not clean. AMD is not clean at all. I think Apple was much cleaner in my opinion. You see that just goes in and around but starts to respect the EMAs, and that's what your entry is. And then you stop just over the EMA 144.17s. Very tight stop. Very, very tight stop. Right, guys. SPY looks to be trading between. Well, not really. It's not really respecting that EMA, but kinda the VWAP kinda holding. But I think, in my opinion, if it starts to pop towards 445, that's a better area. So yeah, you can start here and then pop towards add. I'm gonna start on SPY 447, 442.73. And then I'll add on the rejection of 445. Right here. So I'm thinking this will pop towards 445s. I just take that stops over the VWAP. In that case, I will wait for 445s, and the break of 445s will be my stop. And then there might be an add point as well if it starts to unwind again. I've also added 1139s on DATS. 1139s DATS. And just waiting for this to unwind a bit. My stop is still there, guys. My stop is quite tight. Just was waiting for another add as well on this. So if it takes me out, that's gonna be around 1 hour, which is fine. Okay. thing. Yeah. Just pretty much gotten very slow now. Let's work with the spy. Okay, that's what I was expecting. So let it pop over this area here. That's what I'm watching now. No green day at all? Oh, that's bad, silver. This week has been really not that, you know, not an easy week to be pulling some decent trades. I must admit, definitely. Okay, so DATS is curling back up. I don't like that. Break of 10, 1150s. I'll be careful, guys. Break of 1150s on DATS. I'm out. I'm out. I don't like it, guys. It's bringing more volume. This could be like yesterday. I'm just worried about that. 1050. I think I got 1053s. DATS. Somewhere here. Somewhere here. So less than 1 hour for sure. Yeah, so 2 tries on it. That's fine. I'm done. I don't think it's gonna give me anything, or even if it does, I might actually not trade it. 2 very small losers. On this one, I was kind of expecting a bit of a bigger. If I were to lose on it, if I was gonna expect, I was expecting bigger loser, like somewhere here. But since we managed to control, at least I managed to control it really tight, I'm happy with that trade. And also looking at SPY to be doing something here. Just wanted to stay under this level here. Don't want it to break. If it does start to break, few bars later, or just to making sure that it's not just a wick, I'll get out. But I need it to be trading over 445. That's what I need for me to get out. That's it. Okay, there goes pi, and time to look to get out on a SPY. Okay, I'm out of SPY, guys, and here we go. Right there. So yeah, this was just a little healthy pullback, and that's it. So Fridays, huh? So what's the damage today? Let's have a look. So we had some okay winner on OCGN, the ATS, two small losers. By the way, OCGN is just popping. OCGN is popping over 10. Volume came in. Right guys, so what I'm gonna do is I think that's pretty much it for me today. I think today could have been worse, but definitely red. Let's talk about the trades that I took. Let me yeah, OCGN is the first one we took, didn't it? Like, yeah, I believe it's the first one. Just looking at the right. So basically, traded OCGN, just was a bit short biased on it earlier on, so shown the sign of weakness. Forget about what it's doing right now. It's strong right now, but earlier on it was looking weak. Entered 985s and then added back 970s, 980s, with a original stop of just over 10s, and then we got a nice little decent wash towards 950s. Under 950s I took it out, partial, and then on the rejection of the VWAP a bit early, re-added the partial, and so basically I believe I got stopped out. What did I get stopped out on this? I think somewhere here 984, I remember. I think, yeah, so small loser on the remaining. I think the average of this whole thing was 976, 986, 10 cents, less than 10 cents actually, 8 cents loser on the remaining batch. So I got some, so small, I would say kind of like a break even on it. I am green on it, but I am, let's call it break even. Because it's just not much, to be honest. Even the green is not much. I can't just say 0.2 R. Boom, break even on it. And just remember on OCGN, guys, for it to hold above 1010s, that's when I'm gonna start to realize a bit strength coming in it. Anything before that is just could be just a pop and fail. It needs to be holding over 10s, ideally 1010s, right? So watch out for that. Volume is coming in, but that volume, in my opinion, isn't enough for it to carry on over 1010s. It needs to bring more. If it does, then yeah, looking for longs. But for the moment, no, I'm not looking for anything at the moment. Right, so break even on the OCGN. The rest, second one we took was NRXP. NRXP also, there were some good things going on for NRXP, and also some really bad things. So the bad thing was about NRXC is there goes the ATS after it takes us out. Of course it's gonna do that. Anyways, NRXP is daily was really good. I was short biased on it. Had a really good entry actually. I was happy with it because earlier I was looking for entries here and I waited. 11s start to take out and then comes back in. Around 1102s I entered 1102s earlier, and then with a plan to add once it starts to confirm the main move I wanted to see on it. Now the main move hasn't happened yet. It's probably going to happen when it takes out that 1060. Now the problem with this was I knew that there was an SSR on it, which means the moves that we're going to get on the breakdowns will not be quick and fast enough. So usually that creates a problem, but because of the daily, I was a bit biased, and they do usually work out really nicely when they do run. And multiple R opportunity was definitely there on this one. Now I'm not saying it really, the bias is void at the moment. It might not be. It could come. In my opinion, it might come later down, in maybe afternoon quiet times. That's when it usually runs. I think it will. So, but anyways, at that point, it was taking too long. I added here. At this point, you see the volume here, that spike. Yep, that's when I entered, thinking, well, this is bringing in more volume now. That's the continuation. Now, hindsight, you can say that, well, it wasn't a good entry or add, but you've got to trade what's happening right there and then, guys. Right? Right now, volume low, low, low. Right? You see the volume as I was trading this entry for re-entry, the volume was creeping up here somewhere. And I was thinking, okay, this is the continuation to break the downside. And then it held, that's fine. And you know, this started to do that. And it started to do that, and I said, okay, I can't really, you know, just on break even, I exited, which was a good decision. I'll stand by that. So break even on NRXP, boom. Also break evens, which is okay. Now next one, DATS. I think DATS is gearing up for that move down. Let's have a look. I really don't want to trade the last trade. This is gearing up now. Actually, the trade was 1140s, but still you have the chance. I'm not gonna take it. Third trade I don't like to take. That's usually when it moves. But anyways, so DATS just wasn't trading anywhere here. Just no clear idea, no clear direction. But once it started to show weakness, the direction was kind of confirmed. Over here, as you can see, that's different story than to what we have here now. So just managed to get in full position, but the thing with full position was as well, I was kind of waiting for it to break above 1050s. Ideally I would have gotten out 1055s, right? That was the original plan with the full position. So that's my 1R. But when I saw this volume coming in and it starts creeping back up over the highs here, 1044s, that's when I decided to exit early. So this is not actually 1R, right? Same goes with the second trade. Started at the early 1042s, 1030s, sorry, 1040s, and then average I think about 1041s, 1141, sorry. And again with this one, same concept. It was supposed to be 1155, 1160s exit, right? But as I saw again, this volume coming in, I think, where did I get out? 52. Anyway, somewhere there. So it was much earlier than my original stop. So less. Probably 0.7, 1.5 hours on this. Down 1.5 hour. Maybe slightly more, but I think that's fine because I added, yeah. What else? 1.5 R, and then also the bloody spy. So on this one, the plan was because I usually after this kind of move, SPY tends to pull back a little bit higher over the VWAP, um, or sometimes reject from the VWAP. So the early entry, this was very starter position. But my idea was once it starts to creep back above the VWAP, I was looking for this level here, 445, this area here. So this level, yeah, that was a daily level as well as the intraday levels. Quite a bit of inflection points here, as you can see. So I was relying on it to pop up there, and on the rejection somewhere I was going to add, right? So that's starter. That add would have been a full position, and then the stop would have been over that 445. That would have been my 1 hour. So this is quite a small loser for me. Didn't get that add on. So I believe it might have been I don't know, like maybe just over 0.5 hour. Just want to keep it a little bit nice and neat. So on SPY minus 0.5 hour. Today I am down minus 2 hour, maybe just over it with the commissions. So that's my trade recap for the day, guys, and that will be it for me. I think I don't see anything going forward from now, so I'll call it early. But before I go, what was I going to discuss about? Plug. You know, Plug was one of my main watches for a short. The fact that it didn't give me any chance here, I didn't look for shorts here because that's just too overextended. And when I was trading in RXP, I was looking at this and I was saying to myself, well, that's curling back up. That sort of price action you see here is kind of like a reversal pattern. This is very clearly actually really nice, not extremely clear, but it's there, right? These patterns, like this went on quite a bit, but you see this price action here. That's what I was looking at. It's curling up, breaking above. You see here, just tightening a little bit before that volume comes in, and break off that. Just didn't give you the chance to enter. That's the problem. But usually when I start to see these, it's kind of a bit of an advanced or market reading sort of experience. Usually I will enter a bit early, right? Then stop. Sometimes could be low of day, or sometimes on the areas that held, especially under 30s. So that one I just left it because I was concentrating on that's the zone that I would have actually relied on. So probably break of this here, 3087. So tight, really nice risk. But yeah, left it alone and just carried on. Now it looks like it's just a bit overextended, but it's taking its time. So I'll say it's creating a nice little wedge, whatever you want to call it, wedge pattern, right? And the fact that from this move it's taken this much time is pretty much decent in my opinion, for it to, if it starts breaking the 3242s, for it to go one more round. So that's that. The other one, what was I looking for? Yes, actually I wanna sort this the screen out. So I get rid of, are you saying I get rid of this? Level 2 goes away. How am I gonna work this? Because I need to have maybe 3. So that way I have no. Actually, you know what? 2 is fine. Sorry, 4 is fine. Because this one is gonna be news. Because I use more of the news than the this one. Where is it? This one. So yeah, I think that's fine. And then now this one will be the active trader. No, because that's not gonna work. I need active trader to be here or in the middle here. Because if I do that, oh, actually that might work. Okay, I got it. I got that. This is gonna go here. Active trader. This is gonna go here, and this is gonna just gonna go away and become something else. We'll talk about that later. I think this is how I want it actually. So active trader here with the matrix, so we can have a look. And I want the 1 minute chart here fully. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. All right. Gotcha. I'm wrong on it. So this one will become active trader and chart will go. That's it. Yep. As you can see, guys, my mind is not working. But this one is going to be now chart. Yep. And it's going to be daily chart. Lovely. Really nice and clean. Okay, getting there. So news is fine. But now I want my daily maybe here. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually need to be bigger active trader. Yeah. See this right now is breaking that nice little wedge pattern. Volume comes in. Could be a nice. Just need to wait for that volume to come in. See that? So numbers are getting taken out. Okay. Active trader goes and comes the chart here. And then we want a daily chart on it. There we go. Perfect. That's our daily. How does this look, guys? Let me have a look at the settings on this. So we don't want buy orders, volume, sell orders. We don't want that. Oh, actually on these ones, all right. really don't want those. How can I get rid of it if I don't want this? Okay, move, reverse, flatten, sell market, buy market, first line remove. Does that work? Yep, beautiful. There we go. I'm happy with that. And that looks decent. And now, how do I change the font on it? Is it usually from the setup? I remember it was somewhere here, I think. Okay. Font size, medium, large, apply. Yeah, it makes other, that I don't like that though. This is the problem with the Thinkorswim. It's just not very. You see, large is too large. What if I do system font? Okay. Does anybody know how to change the matrix's font? Just matrix font, not everything globally. Tight spacing, show delayed when you run time. Anybody? Maybe I just don't. Now let's have a look at yeah, I don't think it can be, because usually I couldn't change the level 2s as well, so I had to change it from the main global settings. Look and feel. Look and feel. Yeah, seems like it. But I'm thinking the spacing in between, you know, if we have spacing in between as well, that would be more ideal to read. No, that's for that. That's for this. The settings. It's actually not for. Aha, hold on. Buy orders, sell orders. Remove this bad boy. Sell orders, remove. Boom. Yes. What is this? Zoom? Okay, you zoom in out. Zoom back in. What if I zoom back a little bit more? See, it's not making. It's making a bit of a difference, right? Might be making a bit of a difference. So I need this to be like that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Oh shoot. Okay. We might. Okay, that's better. Lovely. That looks good. Right. Don't need that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. All right. I don't mind keeping that. Customize. So we've got volume really isn't showing much. Alright, so I'm okay with that. That's just really nice. I think that's fine. I can even keep the daily here now. I don't have to keep it crunched up down like that. So I think I will go with I'll go news here, just like we used to, and then over here will be this guy, and then we'll have it reduced. Then if I were to put charts here, it's gonna be like that. Okay. I think that looks good. I think this looks good. That's gonna be daily. Yep. Perfect. Alright, we made it. How was that? And now we can even zoom into it a little bit. Let's see, zoom in, zoom in. So we've got at least 30 cents, 30 cents, yeah. Resolution is 1080, I think. I believe 1080p. It's a 24 inch or 27 inch. I think it's 27 inch on this specific one. So this is just not respecting that, so that doesn't exist anymore. So you want to be looking at the kind of like a. So let's have a look at SPY now. Let's try to see if we get some numbers here. Okay, so it's not very in depth though. That's the problem. Not very in depth. Okay, just gonna check something here. Yeah, see, with matrix it's gonna be difficult. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll still keep it like that, guys, because you know, yes, we need that depth. There's no depth in TOS, I think. See, for example, we have orders and sizes. And let me just put something smaller. slower, sorry. What is slow at the moment? Plug could be something decent. Right. So this one is not connected yet. Let's have a look. Plug, okay. So we got these numbers, 21s, 22, 23, 24. They all have sizes. They all have a little bit of depth in it, but matrix doesn't. Yeah, sometimes there is a difference between these two, and a lot of people actually trade the what's it called? There's a system based on this specific day that Q is doing this and ES is doing completely different. Like SPY, I mean, I'm talking futures. So QQQ is doing it's relatively strong against. So basically, technology sector should be doing okay. It could be, yeah, it's very interesting. I think what's happening is SPY is relatively weak, and QQQ is the Qs are relatively strong now. What if you were to decide to short anything big, for example, AMD, Apple, Tesla, whatever? What you want to do is you want this to slow down. You want QQQ to slow down a bit and starts to curl back down. You want to see a bit of a like a reversal pattern at the highs before you actually take a short on big names. Now, when that will happen, what SPY will start to do is SPY will start to unwind faster, which will bring in more force to the downside on things like Apple. Right? On Apple, on Tesla is I think quite strong today. If I'm not, yeah. So it's probably this is quite. Whew, that's some move there. Yeah, that's what I think. But also on the flip side, if you were to take anything long, you want this to show strength, carry on breaking the highs, and also starts the SPY starts as well, starts to move, make its move. Then you can maybe look into taking longs. This is kind of like an unwind. Okay, what can I just want to try out the matrix though. What can I DATS maybe? So we got 1137s, sixes. Yeah. So that number is matching with this. So what's happening is I can show you. I'm pretty sure you guys know, but let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about here. You see this over here on level 2, 1137s. Okay, 1137s have 2, right? This 1137 area here from Nasdaq 1 and OTCBB is 1. So there's 2 in total, right? And on this side, this is the offer side, obviously, right? On matrix, that's the offer side, and this is the bid side. So on the offer side, 1137s, as you can see, we've got number 2. So that's the total of that specific price level, 1137s being 2 here. So that we've got it. 1138s, as you can see, 9, okay. 41s, 12. Sorry, hold on. 39s, 41s is 12, and we've got 12 here, and 39, 27. So they're all matching up, as you can see, right? 11s, right over here. Now the reason why we don't have anything here is there's no limit orders laying there. It's empty. So that's how it's gonna look like. But whatever the orders are, because you can see 1150s, after 1150s we get 1152s. So 1150s and 1152s, right? So it is showing what's in the level 2, the market depth. It's just that gap in between, where there are no limit orders, is just showing us gap. So it could be higher ups. So, but that's not a problem where you don't really need to be, unless something really specific, like big numbers like over here 12, right? You see massive numbers there, but that could, that's just too much read, in my opinion. You got to keep it simple, right? Whatever the price is, right? Whatever the bid and ask price is, whatever is trading at, that's where usually you want to be concentrating. That zone, that area you want to be concentrating, because that's what's happening now, right? So I am, in that sense, I'm okay with keeping the matrix. I was thinking, well, why is it not showing everything? Because it wouldn't, because there's gaps in the price levels, right? So if I zoom out on this, you see that? That's showing more now if I start to zoom out. So we got huge zoom in, but we don't want to do that, obviously. So we're gonna zoom out so we can see every single cent, at least. Yeah, that way. Zoom in. We'll try this. We'll try it like that. Should be fine. So that's pretty much it, guys. I will leave you guys now. Down about, what was the day? -2 hour today. This week has been funny, guys. It's been like almost break even kind of thing for me. I might be green on it still, but it's been tough. So these are the days we just need to survive, really. And it's almost like hunting. You just do your your thing. You gotta be there you gotta be in it to win it, right? So you just can't really sort of leave it and wait for that right day. And then now when you're waiting, that right day might come and just leave without you. So you have to be involved in the markets for you to catch that day. That's the whole point. You want to be waiting to get those decent days. You catch that once a week or once or twice to begin with every month. That usually makes up for quite a bit of losing days. For me, that's the case anyway. So I don't really mind having -2 hours, -3 hours, -1, as long as my days are -4, 5, 10 hours. That's the whole point. And yeah, hopefully looking forward to that as well. Earnings season coming back in. That's probably why that's just before earnings season, everything else starts to get a bit messy as well. That's probably why this week has done that. But yeah, really looking forward to it. On the ATS, you see that number there, 309. These are the numbers you want to pay attention to, and see what it does when it comes around that area. There are a few things that happens. This could be scooping or spoofing. Spoofing, is that what they call it? I'm not good with words. But what I mean is, like, people who have bought this, they will put numbers like fake numbers like 309, whatever, big numbers to scare the shorts. But if it's the real number, that's gonna hold. That's gonna start. You will start to see this in time and sales when it gets triggered, and it start to hold. So yeah, that's, you see that? Where is it gone? So somebody's trying to this is so somebody's like, this is good. This is a kind of like a indication of longs being trapped. Longs are trapped because somebody's desperate to put that number. And look, 31. Oh, actually, it's not. It's not. It's real number. It's getting traded through it. You see that? 141, 142s. It's getting traded, and it's still holding. But if that gets taken out, then that's more conviction towards the short sides. You have to look at it that way as well. Not just this is holding, right? See, it's taken out. It's getting taken out. There you go. Voila. There you go. You see, instant reaction. I mean, I know it's only a few cents, but instant reaction after that. So that's how you start to read the tape. You don't want to read regular tape. Regular tape is just too confusing. You want to see something different, right? That's why I noticed there, big number there. I wanted to actually talk about that. Very good that I stayed for that. Hopefully you guys understood what I'm trying to say here. Like, you want to be paying attention to something out of ordinary, and when that happens, that's when you can start to look into things and start learning what happens. That's when it was a good lesson, I think, in my opinion, because that 309, what it did was it sort of had that limit order somewhere there, and it started to stay there for a while, and it lifted. It basically, they took it off. So it was one, I believe it was from one source. They took it off instantly and put it back when it came back down to that level. So that was the real number. That those numbers got traded, actually. It was not spoofing. So just knowing that will start to, certain things will start to make sense when stock especially when stock is moving and it has momentum in a direction. Those things will start to make sense more, right? So try to read those kind of sort of price action with the tape itself. Obviously you need the time and sales near this, so that you can actually see what got traded. I saw that got traded, so I think on the other side. So yeah, I think there's quite a bit of pressure to the downside, in my opinion. Anything that is putting in some numbers is getting taken out. So yeah, I think this area here, 1120s, watch that area, guys. 1120s is a big level. 22s, that gets taken out, it might actually be ready for another. I feel like I want to short this, honestly, but my third trade, though, that's the thing. Nah, I'm not gonna ruin the Friday or actually win this and think that I can fight back. That's also a bad thing. So I could have a trade that actually gives me 2 or 3 or whatever, but that's gonna give me a bad habit of fighting things. You see what I mean? So I'm just gonna be disciplined enough not to trade it. Right. And that's pretty much it. That's just, yeah, that's breaking up now. Seems like Friday might be in late or afternoon day. But anyways, take it easy, guys. Enjoy your weekend. I will see you on Monday, 9:15 EST. And until then, yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. All right, see you around. Cheers.